So I was interviewing a friend of a friend, asking him what does he do, what are his goals, and how is he working towards them. Cause you know, that's what I do. You ask me how are you and I'm like, what are you doing with your life? In a good way, mostly. But he gave me a genuinely interesting response.
So one of the things I'm learning now are things that are like give me the ability to have the most options.
There are options? We spoke about this for a bit, but essentially through taking on different roles and getting involved in various projects, he was trying to just find out what's out there and hopefully get the skills needed for him to one day start his business back in Ghana, which he's doing right now. It got me excited because many have the goal of getting that dream job or having that dream house or making that dream money, all of which is really cool. But what if the goal was to
have the most options?
Now saying options is very large, vague. So in this video I'm going to give you 4 fields where you can hopefully increase your options. Studies show that 1/3 of your life is spent at work. That's a lot of time. You better like it. Now, in many ways, a job can just be a job and you may just need to plow through it for that period of time. But with the growth mindset, a job can become a bit more interesting. And if you're interested in that, try watching the previous video. That's right, people. We've made enough videos to plug a video. Now, that mindset can apply to your daily life as well. It leads you to ask questions like, what more can you do in your community, in your church, or even at work? What groups can you join that play around your interests, from sports or chess or chores or whatever floats your boat? You know yourself. It's through the participation in these groups that you not only get to meet people, but you also get to see the needs and gaps that exist around you. And who knows? You might find a problem to solve. For example, I like to get involved in non-profits. So last year during Christmas, I got involved with a charity that was providing food for homeless people during Christmas. I ended up getting to know 2 of the vendors and through happenstance got to make a website for one and get paid for it and learned how to cook from the other. You just never know. It's the power of just showing up. And suddenly an option I never knew existed just fell on my lap. Now, I'm not as experienced in the romantic kind, but I can tell you about others. As the saying goes, it's not what you know, it's who you know. And talking to people and meeting others with similar interests more times than not leads to friendships and other opportunities down the road. And this can literally happen anywhere, from the workplace, school, even outside. Literally outside. Talk to your neighbor. It's awkward. I know. Like at work, going up on Microsoft Teams and chatting to someone, hey, I don't know you, but you seem cool, let's grab a coffee. Which I did. Again, awkward. But it could lead to your next job opportunity, and if anything, you could make a friend who you share equal interest in anime. It worked for me. Of course, in this corona of a world, we need to be a bit more careful of the interactions we make, but you get the point. As much as we strive to improve ourselves as individuals, it's important to understand that this society is made up of people and conversations. So get talking. I'm assuming this also works for dating as well, but I'll let you know how that pans out. I remember when I first heard of the idea of multiple streams of income. It was actually at church. The pastor was talking about how a lot of people are praying for money when there are things that they can do in their own homes to better their lives, from increasing their savings, cutting back on needless spending, and of course, multiple streams of income. He then went on to pitch his own book, so walking the walk and talking the talk. Much respect, Pastor. But what he said was true. Now, I didn't take him 100% seriously until later I was applying for a loan at the bank and they were asking me for other sources of income. Now, originally I thought when I think of other sources of income, I think of investments and things like that. But no, there are active ways that you can increase your money options. Now, none of these are quick and easy because I don't think life is quick and easy. But from Uber driving to making and selling clothes, or making and selling food, or video editing, or getting another part-time job. Ironically, increasing your money options tends to increase the other options in your different fields. But one place to start would be by increasing your serendipity. See what I did there? You like that transition to the last point? Yeah. Now, I got this idea from a productivity YouTuber by the name of Nana Adom. He posted on LinkedIn about the idea of building your serendipity vehicle. And he got the idea from a gentleman by the name of David Perel. It's funny how things work like that. Perel describes serendipity as the following.
The best opportunities are the ones you never expect. That's serendipity. Serendipity is a state of mind. Serendipity births unexpected opportunities which fuel progress and push us in fruitful directions. By maximizing serendipity, you'll accelerate your progress. Serendipity is a skill, which means it can be learned.
Don't know why I did that dramatic video, just wanted to try it. Hope you liked it. Serendipity. And you can build your own serendipity vehicle through making it easy for people to find you online. And I would add, make sure you're putting yourself the way you want to be online so people find you for what you want them to find you for. Yeah. It was really hard to say. And when you want to start something or push something out there, you can call on your vehicle to get the engine of progress moving. And it might be hard to believe, but I've seen this thing happen in real life. I have a friend who interned at Harvard Business Review, and through somebody reading what she wrote for them, she got called to speak at a conference about women and personal finance. Through this channel and my blog, I've gotten to meet lawyers, PR professionals, film producers, and so much more. And you. It's very easy sometimes to get stuck inside your box. You know, the corners on all the walls, everything. After all, it's your box. It's built out of your experiences. The thing is, there are so many opportunities and ways of living that exist out there. We just need to take a leap of faith and step outside the box. That's kind of the point of the channel and the blog. I hope each and every one of you begins to get curious and step outside of your own box. And remember, the goal is
to have the most options.
Stay blessed. Peace.